How's it going, everybody? Let's pop this up real quick. I don't know, it might not be. There we go. Didn't work. Oh, well. Merciless here. We got our buddy Hushy in. He's the co-leader of LOA DeadWolvz, and I'm trying to find my stuff. Trying to make this. There it is. Turn that down too. There we go. We are live. We got Hushy here with us. And today we're doing our streamer interviews. We're going to give the streamers a little bit of a platform to talk about what they're doing, the games they're playing, and what made them get interested in what they're doing, pretty much. With that said, let's wait a couple of minutes, see if anybody else is going to hop in here. That way nobody misses out on anything. But man, how's your day been going, man?
Life is going well. Life is good, man. This year has been a awesome year. We got a business get married this year.
Getting
Before the
married.
end of the year.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. It's gonna be October 13th, and I'm not a Halloween fan.
You're not a Halloween fan. Gonna get married on
No,
October the 13th.
I know. Doesn't make sense. It's supposed to be 14th.
But you had to do it on Friday, huh? No. No, that's
Yep,
messed
had to
up.
do it Friday.
Friday the 13th of October, not a Halloween fan. Let's get married.
Yep. Yep.
Somebody better show up in a Jason mask. That's all I got to say.
Oh, no. Everybody look at full of military people, the cops getting together.
Yeah, yeah.
They're all in the family. You don't want to do that.
I might have to show up in one then. Nobody else going to.
I can tell you, hey, that's my bud right there, man. Leave Daniel alone, bro. He's good.
Leave him alone.
Like, you sure? I'm like, yes.
Can't ever be too sure though, right? Nah. Oh, all right. It's been 2 minutes in. Let's get started, man. What games are you currently into at the moment?
Wow, we got right into it. So we got number one. I just tied number one. So we got Come, which is a survival MMORPG.
Hmm.
I'm a big RPG fan, so that's still in development. This is in beta.
Gotcha.
So you got like it's kind of like it's like DayZ. So you got zombies. It's
Other.
a little bit more on the advanced side. They got machinery like robots. You got traders, just like DayZ. It's very similar concepts. It's just like the graphic engine, the whole engine in general. Is really it's that. That makes
Destiny 2. All right. So like,
Destiny.
so I've played a little bit of Skilling with you. That compared to what I normally play, the crafting is so much more technical, more detailed than Seven
Yeah,
Days to Die. Uh,
yeah. It's a headache.
no, but it seems like they've come a little bit of ways from the first time I played, so that's always good.
Yeah.
As for Destiny 2, I've not played any of that. Like, I played Destiny, but I couldn't really get into it. What's Destiny concept outside of being Destiny Part 2?
Well, besides the continuation from part one, they expanded more on, I would say, like the MMO concept of it. They have the story. Like, the story is not like it's flawless, but it's grasping, it's understanding, and like the customization of the characters, nice. Um, I'm not a fan of the raids per se they have inside Destiny 2 because it's not like it's like overly difficult. It's like they force it on certain parts. You know it's difficult. You're like, oh, why? And it shouldn't be at this
I
point.
got you. So it's kind of like,
But besides that, you got interactions with like, with other players who argue.
okay. So would you say like some of the maps kind of like level blocked? Like if you're not a certain level, you can't do that part of the map. Kind of like a Dragon Age Inquisition.
Well, it is because you got to reach a certain gear score.
Ah,
So it kind
okay,
of is like that in a sense,
okay, I got you. That would make it make you want to grind more.
yeah. Yeah, that's the thing because it's like the more you grind, you get like that certain like aura suit that looks absolutely fire. You know what I mean?
I
And
got
it's
you.
like you want to keep playing, you want to keep going. And it's like, oh, I got like exactly how I want to go to the crucible, which is PvP. And you like you see you showing that off, and you like coming down to a meteor as your intro as a character.
That, that does sound that does sound pretty nice. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie to you on that one.
yeah.
It's just the two main games you're playing. Is there any kind of like anything gives you a break from either one of those? It's something you just play to relax.
I've been thinking.
What's going on,
Uh,
Con?
oh, there he is. LOA in the building. What's going on, sir? What's going on? What's going on?
Hope.
But I'm trying to think like if there's any single player games that kind of last me that much attention.
And Bag Boys just showed up. Welcome, Bag Boys.
There it is. Welcome, welcome.
He ain't been drinking nothing, so we're good.
I'm thinking about Cyberpunk. I'm thinking about Cyberpunk. Is either Cyberpunk or I do a rerun of Mass Effect. I'm thinking
Mass
about it.
Effect. Appreciate love for the background.
Oh, you talking about the mushroom
The
fighter
Mushroom Kingdom.
fighting?
Yeah. I think this is my house right here. I got my finger all the way to it. God, is that half one half of the fingers of the best gaming community in motion? You don't want to see the other finger. No. Now we got Hushy here, the co-founder, co-leader, the man with the plan, the man with the beard, respected, uh,
Respect it.
of LOA DeadWolvz. That is the man with us here today. Um, he said he was thinking about playing some Mass Effect again. Was there something to Mass Effect that would draw you back over Scum or Destiny 2?
The feeling of every decision you make either has a pro or a con, and it's the output.
Got you.
So, like for example, I remember my first character. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna make a regular sub or this. Everyone died. Everyone died in my squad.
Everyone died. Damn.
Everyone died, and I was like, and it's like, oh, there's gonna be a Mass Effect 2, and there's consequences for what you did. I'm like, I'm not carrying this to the next game.
I ain't doing that again. I done learned
No,
my lesson.
not, and I beat all three of them on the hardest difficulty,
Oh
and that
wow.
took months to do.
Oh wow, man.
A
Heck
lot
yeah.
of raging, a lot of preparation,
Oh, I bet.
a
Con,
lot of controller thrown at the wall.
don't throw them too hard, man. You don't want to have to go buy another $60 controller. Nah. Con says he's a proud admin here. Well, we're glad to have you in the comments, Con. Snipe, Ghost, whatever you feel like going by today.
I appreciate that, man. I definitely gonna go over the whole structure too, a
All
whole
right.
like community of
Yeah.
like
Let's
when
open
you get to that point.
let's open the floor to it, man. What made you want to start LOA? What was your pushing, I guess, pushing factor to making it, and what it is today? How do you feel about it?
So let me first say this that me and the other co-founder, Captain Tiger, we originally it sprouted from Scum. We was under another squad and we was going by Reaper squad, and our job was to go and scout the spaces. This was in our server, this is never been before the
Okay.
server changed. But we had to, we had to go and scout, see what's going on in other people's sectors and stuff like that. And a
Okay.
That was the most we've ever had.
All right.
Yeah, I'm talking ever had. And it's I'm just reading what this is right here.
All right, you good.
It said check the audio.
Check the audio. Uh-oh. What you not hearing, man?
I was just talking to this one.
Oh, is it not
Am I
working?
not?
Is it not
Is it
going?
not? Is it not
Oh, is
going
it not
into
working?
the contract?
Is it not going?
Is it not
Oh, is
going
it not
into
working?
the contract?
Is it not
What
going?
the?
Probably because we're in a party, though. I just had my um.
Yeah, you're live.
I'm not even getting any of the comments. Like I'm.
It's in the voice chat. That's why there's like a voice chat button.
Is that on my end?
So on your end, you can hear me,
Like I hear you over my headphones. I'm not listening to the audio via the video because I don't want the echo. I will check it though real quick.
right? I'm about to look now.
I don't want the echo. I will check it though real quick. I don't want the echo. I will check it though real quick. It's gonna keep playing over now. I don't want the echo.
Sounds like it's my voice that's low. Maybe I gotta bring my camera closer. But am I loud, right? I should be that low.
Oops.
Like those that they're in the pod right now, or in the live right now. Am I loud or am I too low? I remember the point I was talking about.
Gotcha. Let
I'll
me
right back into it as soon as we get that fixed.
see if I can pull the desktop audio up some and hop back over.
Yeah.
Sorry for that interrupted screen there. I was fixing some audio. See if that works because it's showing it's picking up desktop audio.
Said my voice was low, so I may have to switch off the camera mic. Give me a second.
All right, take your time, man.
It won't take me long. Just one switch.
Oh yeah.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Oh wow.
A lot louder?
A lot louder in
Yeah.
my ear, that's for sure.
Yeah. You might have to switch it back then.
Yeah. Con says that's perfect. So we'll
Perfect. Okay.
keep it as is. Even if it's loud for me, we're good. We're rolling. Rolling
All
with
right.
it.
All right. So back to the point where I was at. So just to make it, just not to give you the whole written story, because I can go for hours about it. So pretty much people were doubting our capability to lead a squad. They thought we were just backline people, and me and Tiger just looked at each other and said, "We're gonna prove you wrong, and watch us grow a squad." So we went from going to wanting to start just a survival gaming group like Discord to which sprouted December 26th of last year. We made a decision, you know what? We might as well make this a business. And that sprouted into a business. And the goal for our business is to pretty much help inspire and help collaborate, and help facilitate change with like entrepreneurs, content creators, to help them on their platform to express themselves in a creative way. And it's a rarity to have that platform and you do it solo and you don't connect with people and you sprout to thousands of people.
Yeah.
Down the line, whether it's in the beginning, like when you first very start, like in the beginning streaming, or it's in a time period when you learn through trials and tribulations, you learn when you connect with the right people, the right pieces, your whole like organization grows. And that's pretty much what we're aiming at, is We're looking at small streamers, starters, content creators, or people that just want to game, or like people that want to be into like esports, or like people that want to be into skateboarding, or people that want to do weightlifting. So, and also to admit this, to give the actual abbreviation of LOA is living off the adrenaline. That's the name of the business. It's not just dedicated to gaming. It's dedicated to entrepreneurs that wants to showcase their creativeness, like in an expressive, like manner for other people to see and tune into. And we're helping people to get into that spotlight so that they can grow.
Heck yeah, man.
That's-
You doing a
That's
hell,
where we're at.
yeah, doing a hell of a job on it. You're actually killing this. I almost don't know what to ask you next.
Well, I mean, it's like this is the perfect like illustration. I tell everyone this that comes into our community. When you look at me and Tiger, it's like the X-Men. If you ever seen how Professor X is and Magneto, they were best friends. They clash heads, you know what I mean, like with ideas, but they came to a compromise that their kind needs help. You know what I mean? So it's like that's me and Tiger basically. It's like we have ideas here, we have ideas there, but we always come into a middle ground to where we want what's best for others. We don't think like, oh, what is best for us to get money in our pocket.
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk bad about like other, thousands or like very popular streamers that made their way to where they're at now, making millions of dollars, thousands of dollars. They work for that success. But the people that are not successful, that are left behind, we want to be able to reach those people and to be able to say, you know what? Even though you can have a failure, you have people that will back you up. Or if you don't have no direction where you want to go, we will help pave that road with you. And, throttle out your, whether it's a gaming career, entertainment, doesn't matter. It could be cooking, anything. We're here to help you.
Oh yeah, sounds good. Khan said, the best idea of people, DeadWolvz gaming community. We're our family here. Great support and memories. Give us a visit. Mercy and I became best buds from this idea. And
Wow.
That's another thing, man. Hushy, while you're at it, you can put your link in the comments if you want.
Sure,
to
man.
your Discord or whatever you're doing.
Absolutely.
Let these people
We're doing
come
it
in
right
and
now.
if they want to talk to you after the show, they can reach out to you on Discord.
Yep, I'm a very, very friendly guy. So that's our Discord. Right there is discord.dg/DeadWolvz LOA, all lowercase.
Yes, sir.
That's where you'll find us.
And people in the comments, if you got anything for Hushy, I know you do. Don't be holding back.
Don't hold back.
Man, this is the Merciless opinion for a reason.
Yep.
But yeah, you've grown an absolute monster of a community. I have to say, I didn't see it when it first started, but I came in midway, and y'all been doing some stuff since I've been there. So
Well, I'm gonna dive into our past because me and you have a past on PlayStation of what built this inspiration. We're gonna talk about that,
All
of
right.
why this came to be as far as gaming community wise, and we're gonna talk about, the game ESO. That's one of the inspirations. So I just want to give people a chance to comment or ask any questions before I even dive into that particular gaming idea, because I want to say something about, like the current state of like MMO wise. I would like to say something about that because not a lot of people are happy right now.
Kind of hard. Kind of hard to get over the toxic people you find, because those are always the loudest people in games. The toxic ones.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Or it's the ones always looking to get something out of somebody, which I guess could mix in with the toxic ones.
Yep. Yep.
I know.
Because oh, go ahead.
I was just say I know the comments are lagging. I ain't seen nothing pop up yet.
Yeah, it'll come in. People will flood in.
Oh yeah, they want to see they want to see the beard, man.
They want to see the bearded men in action, man. They say, are y'all brothers? Yeah. Look at the beard. But I want to talk about uh, Clone Inquisition. That's our old crew.
Oh yeah.
That's the inspiration of LOA for me because the way Clone did it, he had everyone involved.
Oh yeah.
And he had everyone feeling like important and like that they're contributing in areas, whether it's small or big. That's what I want to for us. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm just the the hand. Well, you need a hand to grab something, or I'm just the foot. Well, you need the foot to walk. You know what I mean? Or I'm just a kneecap. Well, you need the knee to facilitate how the leg is bending. You get what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, if everyone's doing their part, the organization is in a balance. It's not perfect, but it's in a balance to where we can move forward. Whether we fall, we can get back up, keep moving.
Oh yeah. That sounds real good. I'm just a
And
fingernail. So now
you just hey, you could
gotta have,
however you could contribute. Is whether it's big or small. We don't judge.
gotta have a fingernail to scratch. So.
And because actually we actually have, I want to say this too before I even dive into that topic. We have a new program called Center Stage that's coming up, and that's still in development, but that's going to be specifically for content creators that wants to be able to get recognition for our brand and their own. So they'll sign up a certain time and showcase their content for about an hour,
Alright.
and then pass it on to the next streamer.
Yeah.
Once their content is done.
Yeah, I'd seen those popping up, and I was gonna have to ask you off stream, but I might as well dive into it now. What is that about?
Yeah.
Like, you're going into it. Let's get into it. I seen the center stage and I seen the schedule blocks. I'm like, what is this about?
Yeah, it's in preliminary stages right now. So it's right now we're staging it to where we're gonna have content creators that are like, hey, I'm trying to grow my platform. Like, hey, we can help you, but you gotta abide by like certain requirements and criteria and stuff.
Gotcha.
So nothing like talking crazy or like being like malicious towards certain like race or like type of people, nothing like that. We're all here to game. Yeah, I mean,
I feel
we're all here. We're here to play together. So I don't want like any type of like politics when it comes to like, hey, I'm doing this, for. I mean, of course, you can have the idea like I'm doing this for my family. Of course, you want to do it for your family because you love your family. But you don't want to go and say, hey, I'm doing this for like, I don't know, transgender or gays or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want none of that to come in because that's like a touchy topic for some people. And I'm like, I just want you to come in as you are, just go in game, and we'll explain the rules from there.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with the way I've kind of opened up the comments here, I'm almost inviting some of that harsher stuff. But so far, I've been lucky.
Yeah, it'll come in, but it's always a balance of how you respond. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing about this, having a podcast. I'd never had one. This is actually, fun fact, my first one. Being a part of it, talking in it, period. And just kind of like natural talking. I feel like it is. But it's just those topics that comes in, even with gaming, man, which is the topic for today. There's certain people like, oh, you can't say Halo's better than. We talked about it yesterday. You said it yesterday. Halo's better than Zelda.
No, the hell it is. I'll fight somebody on that.
You get what I mean? Like, see how you jump into it? There's just certain people. It's just gonna make them snap and say, no, it's not true.
It might be
Just like,
might be true number wise, but
yeah.
personal experience, no, it's not.
See, that's how it is. You know what I mean? So it's like, for me, I was a big fan of SOCOM because I was more involved with, and it's a military tactical shooter. But yeah, I'm more of like into the tactical shooter range, but I've vast in all games, like, and enjoyed it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was more
So
into the solo kind of stuff growing up.
yeah,
And I imagine SOCOM started off solo, didn't it?
it did. It did.
Okay.
hmm Until like the multiplayer like started blowing up off PlayStation 2, and it was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's time to get involved for real, and that's what they did.
Time to go bust some heads, huh?
hmm
What about you, Con? I think you might have missed yesterday. What was your game growing up? Let's see if he's still there. See, this is the bad part of it. We gotta kind of wait for the comments to come through, and it makes a little bit of dead air, but it'll be all right.
Yeah. Nah, you're good. I mean, I guess while we're waiting, guys, if you're anyone that's tuning into the VOD or listen to the Vive, the live, if you're looking for a gaming community or just, a social environment or to be competitive, look in our comment section. There is discord.gg/DeadWolvz LOA. We're just an up and coming business now, just looking for small streamers or even large streamers if you're interested to make a difference. This is going to be a benchmark effect type of experience that we want to impact each other and impact others that haven't seen something like this before. So we want to do something that is not going to call it magical. We're going to call it
An opportunity.
yeah, opportunity. There we go. There we go.
Opportunistic event.
There we go.
Yeah. I guess he might not be around his comments right now.
Nah, that's good. It's all good.
They went easy on you. I don't know what to.
It's all good.
Normally, Bag Boys is in here running his mouth. He ain't said nothing.
I was gonna say, what else you got for me, Merciless? 'Cause I know you got plenty of questions. We known each other for years, and it's crazy.
It
It's
is.
crazy to say that, but we known each other for years.
Yeah,
I know you got some more questions for me.
See, what are your plans for the next stages of LOA? Like where we're at now. I know you want to make it bigger, but what are the after center stage? What is the next big, I guess, kind of update you're wanting to kind of get rolling on?
Well, what I want to do is, I guess, for lack of better terms, I want to call it like, I ain't gonna make it some special name. I just want to get to know everyone that's in the community now. You know what I mean? And understand the personnel that we got. Because there's some people that are coming in that are fresh and new with making content, and they're interested to know how can we do it. And I want to be able to involve myself with those people. But I know it won't always be that way once we get hundreds of people. So I want to be able to build leaders that trickles that same selfless effect. So right now the next steps is to create leaders or people that could be impactful. You don't even have to be a leader.
Just be a
I know yourself. I know you said no, I ain't trying to be a leader. I'm in the background.
Yeah.
You doing a podcast, sir, you put yourself out there.
I ain't putting myself out there. And that can go to this next point then. If anybody from LOA does miss Brisky or Hushy or however Hush L or Troll or no.
Oh no,
However
everybody
you-
can't know that.
However you know him as, we might can bring him in as a regular thing. Like maybe every other week or every 2 weeks or so. Up to him.
Sure.
I'll let him. I'll be in touch with him on that. But if y'all do miss him, get in here, watch us, man. Respect the beard.
Respect the beard. It's in the shirt. Let me stand up a little bit. It's in the shirt.
Respect the beard.
It's in the shirt. Respect the beard. Respect it.
All the time.
All the time, man. The beard holds power, man.
It does. The leaders gotta have beards.
Yep.
That's the only
That's
rule.
how it goes.
If you're clean
Wait.
shaven, I'm sorry for you. Sorry, Cap.
I was about to say Captain can't grow a beard, but
Sorry, Cap.
I'm not gonna. He go hear this and be like, "You mentioned me without a beard? Like what?"
We gonna catch something later, ain't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah, don't- Yeah, that's the next steps though, man, is to be able to on a personal level to be able to build both on the business and the gaming like requirement wise of like guidelines of how to help people
Mm-hmm.
in their platforms. I want to continue to expand and experiment. How can we draw people in?
Yeah.
Because as big as of an interest we have with what we have with helping other small content creators, they don't want to lose the right of like, oh, this is my brand, this is
Yeah.
why I started. If I get 10 people or 20 people, I want to keep those people. I don't want to
Yeah.
give them to you. And I want to tell those folks, I'm not here to take, I'm here to give. You know, that's what we're here to do.
Oh yeah.
It's a giving mentality, and usually how I see it, once you give to one, you know, it gives that same feeling to give back, you know,
Yeah.
because you see how it feels. It's a good feeling to give.
Oh yeah.
So I'm hoping that those people that come in and they see like, oh, I'm getting about 10 15 people just coming in, whether it's a podcast, gaming video, or whatever, you know, they see like, well, I'm gonna give back too and give those people, tell them people to go check out their content.
Oh yeah. That's one thing I've been really bad at. I haven't been the most supportive in getting in people's streams and whatnot, and I'm sorry
Yeah.
about that. Uh,
No, it's a learning experience. It's like, for me, it's like, I'm not your parent. I'm just telling you what we've seen so far has been the most successful thing to do is to get involved in other people's content, support them, and then they voice their support and their presence in your streaming content as well. So that's usually how it works.
yeah, I love every bit of it. Like I said,
Yep.
for some reason, it's either the comments aren't coming through or they've just gone to sleep on us. And it's kind of early to be going to sleep. Y'all
Yeah,
wake
it's a little
up.
early. Yeah, unless some people are getting, you know, we're not in our 50s yet, man.
No, not yet.
We're not there yet.
No, we're getting there, but we ain't there yet. It's probably dinner time for a lot of people too.
Yeah.
That's one thing I didn't want to interrupt your dinner, but you
Oh,
said it was
you-
all good.
Nah, we're good, man.
So,
I told you, I got the coffee. I'm ready
got
to
the
go. I ain't
coffee.
got it on me now. I crushed my coffee.
Crushed
It's no longer present.
Man. I didn't have no coffee today, man. I woke up and straight up
Yeah.
breakfast and had to run around the house, chase the kid
Mhm.
around. Like 10 minutes
Yeah.
before I got back to you, we got a pig
Nice,
outside.
man.
We got a pig outside. He got loose.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got loose and was running around the damn neighborhood. So I had to
Oh,
chase him
no.
around. Damn pig.
Oh, man. That is hilarious, man.
It was a good time. He didn't want to walk with me, so I had to kind of drag him a little bit. He didn't like that.
Yeah.
He about 200 pounds now. He's supposed to be a miniature pig.
Yeah.
He ain't no damn mini pig. No,
So-
go ahead and you can put all your links down there because
Sure.
your Twitch,
Sure,
your
man.
Kick,
Sure, man.
your
Sure.
YouTube, your Spotify. Con, you can go
Sure.
ahead and do the same thing too. I know you got a podcast out there. We might
Yeah. Come on, Mr. Ghost. Share
Yeah.
that stuff, man.
share it with us. And those pups. Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
might be walking the pups. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he could be getting them right and ready.
Yeah. Is there any games you're looking forward to coming out?
Oh my gosh, we were talking about it months ago. Is it Pox Die or Fox Die? I'm trying to remember.
The PAXDEI.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that
Oh, yeah.
because I've never seen a medieval MMO that is
Kinda like a
gonna have
sandbox.
survival. Yeah, it's gonna be a Sam. Exactly. It's crazy, man. That's gonna be something that's involved there too. Insane,
yeah.
dude. Literally insane.
Especially if they can do all the ideas they're talking about. Like everybody can have like a job. Like you can be a baker or a cook or an archer
Yep.
or somebody that makes the bows, somebody that makes the arrows.
Yep.
That's gonna be.
If they have it like that, I think it will be one of the most balanced MMOs that could potentially get like a big recognition to like, oh, this could beat WoW maybe.
Yeah. Or
But
bigger.
every speaking of WoW, I know everyone hates to talk about it. I know you personally, it's like World of Warcraft is not like,
It's not
but
my
that's kind of
thing.
like, yeah, it's not your thing. It's not a lot of people's thing anymore. But I will say that they have set the benchmark of how an MMO game should be constructed, though. It doesn't
Yeah.
have, it's not that way now, Pop. Maybe not, but from the beginning, they said it that way. Like, hey, if it doesn't have a good lore, if it doesn't have a good like system to where you can build on, even if you make mistakes, you can roll back a system, revamp it, and then go back live with a newer, like, not customer, sorry, a character reconstructor system with their builds and skills and stuff, then you're gonna have a failed system.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a game that I've liked, but their horizontal progression system sucks right now. Guild Wars 2.
Guild Wars 2.
Guild Wars 2. I love the game. I thought that was the game to beat WoW. And it was on pace to doing it. It really was. But the problem is it took skill to play that game, which it did in the past, to you can get a lot of gold, a lot of pay to win, which it happens in a lot of games,
It does.
which kills a lot of the community.
It does.
A lot. And it sucks because I'm like, man, this had so much potential. When you make a character, your character has its own story, has its own voiceover. You can have your own skins. They had like with mounts, they had everything right. They even like this last expansion from World of Warcraft, they stole their dragon system of how the dive system. They stole it from Guild Wars 2.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, no one knows that. Well, I think, matter of fact, I think people know, but it's because the reputation of World of Warcraft is so like, it has like a strong reputation versus Guild Wars. It's like, they're a smaller market.
Yeah.
They're only getting 1 million people playing. We're getting about 8, 9. What they're gonna do? Sue us for taking their idea, for pushing us to the 12 million players to play with us.
A game that I would have thought would have had a bigger, player base would have been ESO. Like it got big for a while, but
It did.
Then it just for me it kind of got to that point to where why am I doing it anymore? Because there was 1 week or maybe like a 3-day stretch. Me and Cancer.
Yeah.
We were in the one that started with a B. I forget what it was called. We were on there for like 3 days straight.
I know what you're talking about.
She had made it to like number 3 on the emperorship board, and I was like 10 or 11. And,
Mm-hmm.
3 days straight doing that shit. Like we couldn't catch up with the fuckers. I couldn't. She was.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, it just got to that point to where this part's not feeling any fun anymore. And then I guess they revamped it since then. That's been a couple of years back, but I ain't been back to it.
It's different now. I mean, I played WoW, not WoW, ESO. WoW still on my mind. ESO recently, and their system's a lot different. I mean, I think it's easier to build up your gear now to gold. Me personally, because it's easier to get money.
Gotcha.
But I think the problem is, it's like the meta is so strong now. Like, I remember back on PlayStation when, for example, DKs were not the meta. They were so awful. Like,
I had one of those.
and they would do no damage to you. Zero. Their dots, their hits, they did nothing. I remember at one point they were awful. No one played them, like in the beginning. But now they're everywhere.
Really?
Nightblades, best heal, they're everywhere.
Nightblades are
Templars,
healers now?
Nightblades can heal. Yeah, and I'm like, what?
Nightblades ain't supposed to heal.
And guess what? Nightblades, they're tanky now. They're tanks
Dang.
too. I made a tank.
No,
Crazy, right?
night blades are supposed to be those glass cannons.
They're supposed to, but the way they constructed the system now, with the hybrids, with being able to really go into all three, kind of, or two, you could be whatever you want.
Man, that does kind of break it because back when BGs first came out, you needed to make your team sit like balanced. You needed a healer, you needed two attacks, a healer, and just kind of like a tank guy in case somebody went down. Or well, no.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, somebody to get the aggro from everybody else, the two attackers to come in, wipe them out, and a healer just in case.
Yep. It's not like that no more. Someone could tank, heal, DPS all at once and don't need a healer.
Man.
I've seen it. I went in a dungeon just like, no, I got it. I'm a heal and tank the dungeon. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about, man? So he went in there. He tanked like 2 bosses at once. I was like,
dang,
gotta be cheating. I was like, yeah, he gotta be cheating.
Was it
He
Buck?
said, no, he's not cheating. He said, what?
Was it Buck? I remember him having like a crazy build like that.
I'm trying to think. Was it Buck? No, this is on PC. When I transferred to PC, it's the vampire expansion, and the guy, he tanked 2 bosses at once. Like he ran, and I don't know. No, he didn't tank 2 bosses at once. He grabbed all the mobs, wiped them on his own, and then was going to the boss. I was like, what? I was like, how did he do that? I'm like,
nope. Time for me to get out of here. They fucking around.
Yeah.
They're playing too much. Which I don't know if I would consider playing. I mean, you gotta have the people to take the time to find those kind of builds and then make them. So I guess they put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the next question now. It's like that next game. It's like, if you look at the game market now, it's like give an example, right? 7 Days to Die.
Yeah.
Their whole structure, how they got the game, their development structure, progression-wise, lack of better terms, not flawless, but it's working.
Yeah, it's working.
You got people, new people and existing people coming into the game constantly.
Yeah.
And they're establishing themselves in the game.
Oh yeah, and there's not many like big AAA folks that are making games, kind of like what 7 Days to Die has done. They got like the Minecraft building and the survival end on top of that. And you got your character that you can level up how you want it. They've actually fixed a lot of the skills this last patch.
Yeah.
So it makes it a little bit different.
I was gonna say, if you want to talk about that, you can. You've been streaming it a bit.
Yeah,
I believe you streamed it yesterday too.
Yes, sir.
As well, and I was tuning in as well.
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Alpha 21 just dropped the beginning or the late last month, and they've changed a bunch of the skill books. The way you got to get skills now, you got to read magazines to do, like say if you want to craft a pistol or something, you got to read magazines to make better set of pistols instead of I'm not a big fan of it. It works, but I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah.
The building part is where I'm at. I was most excited for all the new blocks, but last night, my building last night didn't really work out. The horde came in and I almost died a couple of times.
Yeah, man. I was like, you put yourself in some stick. Well, it's not even that your fault. It's the game putting you in those situations.
Oh, yeah. Like that there towards the end when it was just like one at a time, they were going at one spot. I'm like, all right, fuck it.
So let me ask you this then. I know I'm asking you questions.
You're fine.
In 7 Days to Die, how tense is it PvP wise when you're fighting other players?
We haven't really. They did try to establish it here in the last week, but everybody's like dropped off and not playing no more. So I'm not. I was gonna get on there and do a little bit with them, but I have not really done a PvP. But to say that it wouldn't be tense would kind of like knock out one of the blocks that they haven't added. It's been there. It's called a land claim block, and what it does is it actually makes the player do less damage to like another person's area.
Yeah.
So I imagine it could get real crazy. like a rocket launcher might not do as much damage versus like a CPU built wall
Yeah.
versus a person's wall.
Okay.
But it does get kind of tense on horde nights if you don't build your place right. Like y'all might have noticed my last horde or the horde before that. I actually died the horde before last night's.
Well, you kept it together at least. You ain't like, oh man, like you ain't snapped.
No, man, gotta keep calm because the thought entered my head. I gotta get to the bike because all my weapons broke and I ran out of shotgun shells. Like
Yeah.
all my damn repair kits were in the bike that I moved across the road from where I was at. So
Yeah.
I had to take off running and yeah, we almost got caught there,
Yeah.
but we didn't. We survived it.
Yeah. Because I think in the future, I'm thinking next month I will be joining you on that too.
You want to jump on some 7 days?
Yeah, I will, man.
All
I
right.
mean, you done me the pleasure and favor of joining in on Scum.
Hey.
I do you the favor on that too, man, because it's. I think it would be fun.
Yeah, I was gonna continue with Scum, but 21 dropped. So
Yeah, no worries, man. Like I said, Scum will be there. There's other games out there that will overshadow Scum because Scum is still in a developmental game. So that game could always be put on the back burner if
Yeah.
that's not like your primary focus. Some people who really play it,
they're really into it, huh?
they're really into
Kind of
it.
like JoJo and what was that other guy that was there?
Oh, you talking about Yo-Yo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yo-Yo.
yeah.
Yo-Yo and,
And-
there was another fella.
You talking about Vegan?
It might have been Vegan. They were both doing the building when I hopped on the first time.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're talking about the Mr. Turkish man, Mr.
Yeah.
Vegan,
Yeah.
Mr. Vegan. That's my
Vegan
guy,
and
man.
Yo-Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever gave me the joint, I appreciate it.
that was Vegan.
I appreciate it, Vegan.
Yep.
But no, yeah, if you want to hit up some 7 days, you let me know ahead of time. I believe
I definitely will.
the server is actually coming to an end. And like I said, I played last Sunday and it was still on the same day, the same hour as it was last Sunday when I hopped on this last night. So
Yeah.
I believe whoever's done the server will be considering shutting it down because they don't.
Yeah.
Play.
Yeah, I get it. Understandable, man. Like I
Alright.
said, we'll find stuff to play, even if it's not that.
Oh yeah, we can always
Yeah.
find some middle ground. But 7 days to die on PC, that's my home for now.
That's good, man. There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
No, never is. If nobody's in the comments, Mr. Hushy, it's been a pleasure having you join me tonight, this evening.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, man.
Cons, bag boys. I don't know if my chat has froze or what is going on with it.
I try to be a good co-host.
You
See if I'm paying attention.
You done a fantastic job, man. Congratulations on your first podcast. Hopefully the first of many more.
It will be the first of many more. Absolutely, absolutely, man.
And as we come to a close this evening, I just want to say, what is that? No. Love one another. Love one another. Love yourselves. You guys are important to somebody. You're important to us for sure.
Absolutely.
Take care of one another. Watch each other's back. Happy hunting. And thank you again, Hushy. And
Yes, sir.
we are going to end it at that.
All right. Peace.
See you, man.